Nobody thought it would happen. King Llewellyn the Great of Lloegr for the second day in a fucking row. More importantly, of England, which I think is kind of cool. Welcome back to the adventures of aforementioned King Llewellyn. Game rules. Show me. Oh, thank God. Achievements enabled. Oh, that is a load off my mind. Okay, let's get to it then. So we know what our challenges are. They're very straightforward. We've already fulfilled a good chunk of the majority of them. Not quite yet, but we've set up a good chunk of what is eventually, within a few years, all going to start falling into place. Dragon's Fire, we've got to control Wales and other various... Oh, it's just Wales. Anglesey, Ross... yeah, it is actually just Wales. Okay, that's fine then, because we've already just... We've taken a massive shit on England. They are now Aquitaine, which should be fairly easy to control now, so that's one problem dealt with. Prince of Wales, of course, we have to land 9 duchy-level vassals of our dynasty, so that's probably going to involve taking the whole of the UK there, and then just marry off 4 of our kids to English, spouses, which is going to be insanely easy, because we've ended up with 9 kids already. Was that 9? 10 kids? 9 kids. So, we're good. What I've got to do right now is focus on, obviously controlling what we've got, because Aquitaine came out kind of vengeance yesterday. We were able to just about keep them at bay. I want to keep the round together, expand what we can, obviously unify the rest of Wales, deal with this as well, because apparently these guys are still kicking around, which is kind of annoying. We just offer them vassalization, they're just up for it. Nice, okay, that deals with that. Also helps, don't forget, she's a female ruler, so she already has high opinion of us, because we're a sexy man. Alright, problem solved. It's actually solved that problem, I wonder. We will score 3. Conquer Wales and completely control... Oh my God, because we're missing... Yeah, okay, so we're missing still 3 provinces that are in England. We'll deal with that in a minute. Apparently that doesn't tick off until you control all of it, so that will be just something as we go along here. Oh, also, why don't we flip over to the Kingdom of Wales instead? That's a little bit better. What am I doing playing with the Kingdom of England as our main title there? First order of business, let's organize a coronation ceremony for our guy. Write a letter to the Pope, who apparently likes us quite a lot. Bearing in mind, he's the one that gave us the bloody claims on England in the first place, though he's got measles, so maybe we should keep him at arm's distance. He wants papal investiture. Sure. That is honestly, out of all the things the Pope can ask for us, the lowest thing he will potentially ask for. We've got 1,636 gold. Is Scotland still independent? Scotland is. Okay, sometimes they can fall into Norway because of the Isles and all of that stuff. King William the Lion with his 7,000 men versus us with 4,000. What's our maximum levy size? Yeah, so we've got another 3,000 coming our way. Obviously, retinues as well, and then we could hire mercenaries, even just 1,000 mercenaries to make up the numbers. I think Scotland's next on the chopping block. With a unified Wales, most of England, and Scotland too, then we can potentially just steamroll Aquitaine. That's going to keep us very, very powerful. France might also try and sort of seize the day here a little bit and go back and try and take some of the territory they've lost as well. Could also go for Brittany. Also go for that kind of Brittonic union there. Arthur Plantagenet. That could work quite well. I wonder if the Pope will get us some claims on that one. He won't. Why not? He's a duke. We've not been crowned. Okay, but to be fair, when we're crowned, it's not too far away. His opinions of us quite good as well. If we get this guy, like, excommunicated or something, let's see. Let's keep a close eye on that. See if eventually we can get him excommunicated. Just keep an eye on Brittany. See if we can get claims on it too. That'd be a nice thing to unify into what is going to end up being our Celtic union here. It shall be an extravagant ceremony. 250 gold. Now, we'll just say dignified. Like I said, I want to save the money to try and unify Scotland with the rest of the realm here too. Intrigue or learning. Obviously, we're going to go for learning here. Baron Paragon receives our request of friendship, which I'm more than happy to go for. Why wouldn't we, realistically? Nice. We are finally well and truly king. Doesn't matter what your ceremony is. That just gives you more chance and more events. I don't give a fuck about that. There's also a chance the Pope can shout at you. He's like, oh, this is way too decadent, you naughty little boy. And then, you know, we'll piss off the Pope and lose basically favor with the guy who gave us everything. Right then, so Scotland. 7,200. I'm kind of hoping Norway will come in and soften them up, or maybe even Aquitaine will try and soften them up a little bit as well. Speaking of which, who are they at war with white? Oh my God. The Templar... Oh, the Knights Templar are attacking them. They've only got 4,000 men. What the fuck? Can we launch a counterattack? We absolutely could. Okay. We could take the last 3 Welsh provinces we need. I would love to take everything, but I don't think we've got any potential claims ever. We claim Anjou for one of our vassals. That would be a weird counterplay. Is that all we can really claim is just... Okay, so we've got Cornwall that's sticking out. Well, obviously, let's take Wales off. Obviously, we'll do that one start with. That's one of our major challenges. The only one that we need to do with our current character's lifetime is marrying our kids off. So we need to make sure that we live. We're not going to take too many risks. Obviously, we're not going to have our guy leading armies or anything fucking crazy like that. But let's take this. This seems like just free land that we might as well capitalize on while they're being beaten over the head by everyone else here. Very nice. You got to bear in mind, if the Knights Templar win that, that's going to put us in a more tricky situation because he's going to not be excommunicated anymore. He's not going to have everyone else trying to beat him around for claims and whatever. It's like what we've done here. I will admit, blood pressure's already starting high because I just recorded some Dark Souls 2 for the second channel. So we're doing pretty well, but we're in a bit of a shitty area right now with regards to that campaign. So I'm already starting with high blood pressure. I don't want to repeat of what happened yesterday because I actually just might die on video. And then to upload that is going to be a real pain in the ass because that would be a very, very long video until someone comes and stops it. So that won't take a long time. The video might be delayed is what I'm getting at if I die. You can fuck off with that right now. Or we're going to go for hunting focus. Bollocks to that. Give me a dog. Give me a dog. That'll keep me alive. Fever. Have we got anything in the capital? Oh, God. It might just be food poisoning or something. Let's see how we do. Rash. Okay. Fever and rash, as far as I know, are not generally associated with food poisoning. Who are we trying to sway here? Prince David of... What the hell do I care about you? Wessex. Oh, no. What? We got Prince Bishopric. Sure, right about his deeds. Fuck it. The great prince whose titles are going to get revoked. What a sad little man. Yeah, I agree. Oh, no. Great pox. Syphilis. That's not really much of a surprise, is it? To be honest, it could be a lot worse, but unfortunately, it's still not fantastic with stressed as well. So we got the +1 health that cancels stress. We're at -2. We do have the Tooltip mod. Health 3 overall. This is painful because with 3 health we could drop down dead at the age of 40 realistically. I would not be surprised at all if we did drop down dead at the age of 40. It just basically increases the chance that we'll die every year consistently, and then obviously as we get older that chance will also increase compounded with our illness. So this is not looking too good. And how old's our oldest daughter? 10? Fuck. So we need to live for... Okay, let's assume we marry all 4 of these kids off to English people. We need to live for another 7 years minimum, which we could just about pull off. I'm hoping we get that hunting dog sooner rather than later. Let's put it that way. Please fucking hurry. We can burn him. That's nice. It obviously, unfortunately, won't... Hang on. Bring out the branding iron. Can we revoke the title because he's excommunicated? He's a traitor, so they won't object. We just done a title revocation. Bear in mind, we've got to land 9 of our family members, 9 of our dynasty members as... And we've got 9 children, by the way, conveniently. And we've got equal gender laws, so just bear that in mind as well. Fuck the next generation. We're not going to be playing at that stage. Revoke titles enabled. Who's in favor of doing that? 2 supporters, 1 against. We also need to stop up the counts here, so let's do that. Let's see if we can stack it with loyalists for the time being. And then maybe we'll sack and replace them with vassals if things get a bit tricky there. Revoke title allowed. Obviously, we'll go for that one as soon as possible. Oh, another one we're going to seek. There we go. We got another Lover's Memento. Is that the second one we've got? I don't think they stack, though. That's a really nice time to get that when we are very, very unwell. And there's a second Lover's Memento again. Unfortunately, they don't stack. Title revocation enabled. Right, good. Okay. Give me that shit, you filthy little apostate. What? Wait, was I looking at the wrong guy? No. What? I said we could... Am I looking at the wrong fucking guy? I was looking at the wrong guy. To be honest, though, Northumbria also works, and it's another bloody Prince Bishop. God knows what this Arsko is doing. Revoke that one, then. He's a traitor. He will not accept. He's very rebellious. We'll deal with that after we finish the war with England, because the last thing we want is a war against our own vassals than these guys as well. Pope has died. Let's start... I was going to say start swaying him, but... oh, you can't if they're religious, can you? We really should. Instead of getting apostates hunted down... Let's go for improving religious relations. I think that's a much, much better play. I'm also going to sack you. I'm sorry, you're a bit shit, and we've got vassals that would do the job not only better, but obviously be happy about it because they're our vassals as well. Should be having every feast in the world with 1,600 gold, too. My God. Good news. We inherited the Duchy of Gogled Rehegeged. Another title from Duke William of Gogled Rehegeged. Thank you. Much appreciated. We'll dish those out to our family members, obviously. And you can fuck off. What you got? Blood of... Alfonso, Lord of over half Iberia, claimed the Emperor of all Spain. How's that working out for you, Chief? That's going pretty fucking well, huh, now? Okay, you can die. Excommunicator? Yes. Boom. 62 piety. Absolutely. Get it done. Thank you, Pope. Much appreciated. And then, yeah, so you get support now. I mean, she'll still turn up and attack us, so that's really not helped out at all, I'll be honest with you. But people will be more likely to kill her. Big brain play. Accidental big brain player. Just had to put the numbers together there. Please bear in mind it's 3:30 in the morning, and I've just been tilted to all hell by Dark Souls. Right, get you guys on board. Welcome. Join me, brother. You're expensive. Nah, it's not that necessary. We'll kill her off eventually either way. Oh no, plot is revealed. What a shame. Because we're not caught assassinating her. And to be honest, even if we are caught assassinating her after the first time, it won't matter. She is in Toledo. Let's get you to go build a spy network there then. Let's just speed that up very, very slightly. 156.1%. She'll be dead in no time. She doesn't stand a goddamn chance. Dangerous factions. King Richard for the kingdom? Don't do that. What's wrong with you? I've got too many House Duchies, haven't I? Minus 30. Send him a gift. Give him the honorary titles. Designate a regent is all yours. Keep my swans, brother. Thank you. Much appreciated. Minus 19. That's better. Geoffrey of Kent. Okay. Members of our dynasty. Let's do it. Reset all. Let's give away some land then. We might as well start cracking towards that achievement. Even if we only get bronze or whatever. That's at least better than nothing, right? So let's go my dynasty. Let's say ruler, preferably not. Let's sort by rage. Sort by rage. And then give you, my friend, the county of... Not that one. That one, we've learned from our mistakes. East Anglia is yours, brother. We can land the women as well. In fact, it'd be better to land the women because obviously they'd have a higher opinion of us. Even though we are related. Don't question it too much. Boom. All yours, brother. This one's yours as well. Enjoy. Duchy of Gwynedd. You can say that one. That's our old stomping grounds right there. The rest are all our kids. So, besides Daffod. Daffod could also be ours, I guess. I don't know, he's a bastard. Maybe he wasn't legitimized. Maybe I forgot to legitimize one. I don't think I did, but maybe I did. Okay, cool. That's looking pretty good. Let's get you collecting taxes too, because God knows we could do with a bit more dollar. How is everyone thinking now? Oh, look at that. Faction dismantled. Excuse me, I said faction fucking dismantled. What are you doing, you penis? Don't make me request a claim. I'll do it. I've done it before. I'll fucking do it again, brother. Everyone loves us, don't they? I'm actually genuinely quite surprised how much the Pope has kind of bent over for us here. To be fair, we've bent over for the Pope a lot as well. Oh, and now owes us a favor. Bet you feel like a fool. Oh, that was a different man. Actually, it might not have been a different man in hindsight. Do you want a gift? 81 point... Oh, fucking whatever. That'll do. We give him an honorary title as well. Horses, you are the master of them all. I've always said that this guy... Oh, no. I've always said that this guy's the master of all. Actually, no, that's a good thing. We're a lunatic. It means we gain back +1 health. So Great Pots is cancelled out by the Lover's Memento. Actually, we've only got 4.5 health now. Boom. Perfect. I say only as if that's not basically what you start with anyway. England did very, very, very briefly drop troops in Sussex, and then they've turned tail and run. I can only assume they had more wars declared on them. Wow. We have done a lot of damage here. We've done a lot of damage here. And to be fair, this could be a multi-generational thing, because the AI is not particularly good at curtailing wars. Generally, they'll fight one war, sort of do a 360, walk away, fight another war, 360 from that one, fight another war, etc., etc. They generally don't... Oh, boom. 5.5 health. Look at that, brother. Stronger than your base character now, despite the fact we are a syphilitic, lunatic mess. 89% we had the whole war goal. Guess we go burn down Oxford. Nothing there of any sort of cultural significance, to be honest with you. Good job, and he's surrendering. We surrender in these terms. Take everything outbound the Duchy of Gwynedd, and I believe that ticks off our... Boom. What is far and wide of your achievements? You've completed the challenge, Dragon's Fire. Thank you. Much appreciated. What does that mean for us? These fucking Welsh are getting a bit ahead of themselves here. How are we looking? Game rules? No, what am I looking at here? The wrong screen. Sorry, my bad. Dragon's Fire is done then. Prince of Wales, vassals of your dynasty, 1 of 3. That's literally not true. Vassals of my dynasty, 1 or 3. They must retain the title of Duke or higher. Bastard members do not count. Your character must be independent. They must also be of Welsh culture, you motherfucker. Oh. Did I land a bunch of bloody... Welsh culture, my dynasty, 1. Welsh culture, not my dynasty. Okay, that's fine, reasonable. Welsh culture, my dynasty. What the fuck are you talking about? That's... Welsh culture, my dynasty. That's 3 right there. While holding the Kingdom of Wales, you must have as many vassals as possible be of your dynasty, having them retain the title of Duke or higher. Bastard members do not count unless legitimized. Your character must be an independent ruler. We are. Rulers and vassals must also be of Welsh culture. We are. They are. Progress continues as long as you play... What the fuck are you chatting? Welsh, Catholic, our dynasty. He's of our dynasty. Paradox, we need to have a fucking chat here. Team. Is it because they're too distant? As it's saying they have to be close dynasty members. Oh, that's garbage. Okay. Well, I feel like I've done everything that's well within the bounds of this here rule set that they've set out for us. They've just betrayed me. They're going to get a strongly worded Twitter message. Don't actually do that. Don't tweet a Paradox if there's something wrong with your video game. All right, daughter, how are you looking? Stewardship or intrigue, to be honest, seeing as we've paid absolutely 0 attention to any of our children, that's actually more impressive than I could have imagined, really. How are you doing, son? He's got shrewd, potentially. I was kind of jumping the gun there. He's got curious. Intrigue is fine. Absolutely A-okay. Probably not very good to train some of these kids in intrigue, all things considered. Bearing in mind that we are going to land basically all of them. Our Portuguese son. Oh, that could be a problem. They're all going to be different bloody cultures, aren't they? And they have to be Welsh. I didn't realize that much. We'll see how that goes. we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'll dish them all out to Welsh Guardians again. We'll see if that works. Right, here we go. Thrift for you. Oh shit! Did I not set up like half of these kids' focuses? Ah, fuck. Oh right, yeah, because I've done this about 1,800 times now, so must have forgot this time, I guess. Right, Norwegian kid, you get thrift. Right, let's make sure that all of their educators are Welsh. One of those had a bloodline. The hell have you got there? One of the most powerful women of Western Europe. She was a partition. What? She was patron in literature and military commanders. I don't know. She starts with a bloodline? That's kind of cool. How has he got that, though? Oh, well, whatever. It doesn't matter too much. Right, okay, fine. So, introduce heir to the realm. Not a bad idea. I will do. I always forget to do that as well in CK2. So we need to make sure all of these kids are being educated by someone of Welsh culture. Otherwise, that achievement is going to be harder and harder to get, especially considering that apparently the ones that were already landed of Welsh culture don't count anyway. You fuck. You'll do. Aberforth. Queen Ada of Scotland, a lustful, cruel woman, claims... I love this fucking Pope. What a great guy. Genuinely, just through and through, great guy. So why don't we start with Lothian, Galloway, Albany, Moray. Let's start with the South provinces here. So let's claim you. And then Pope will say, bibbidi-babbidi, here's your claim. That's very racist. Why did I say that? Let's get... Wait, I've already got a claim on that one, haven't I not? Thank you very much. Appreciate that one. Request another claim. Let's go for... As we just go for Albany next. Then we might as well go for the duchies and fuck everything else. Right, there we go. What other claims can I pick up here? Albany. Oh, we need Galloway, but of course we don't have a border with that one. Actually, we don't have a border with the other one either. I don't know why certain claims are okay to get, but certain claims aren't. And we can take the actual county titles themselves. This is going to be a pretty... Oh, 8,000 men as well versus 6,500. Who they're at war with right now? Norway. Ducal war for Duke God... Fucking my God. Scottish ducal war for Duke Godfrey's claim on Cataness. Okay, fine. I think now's the best time to attack. Even though they outnumber us, they are currently also at war with Norway. And the AI, like I said, is pretty fucking terrible, to be honest with you, with dealing with multiple wars at once. We can also get some retinues. We might as well spend this money on something now. Oh, we get longbows. Oh, man. Sure. They're not actually that good in hindsight. 20% archer attack, 10% archer defense. They're okay, but... why not? Well, why not? They're also fairly cheap, and we can always use the money to buy mercenaries instead. It's just going to help bulk up our army a little bit, make it look a bit more threatening. Mongols! We don't care. I mean, there couldn't be anything less threatening to us right now. Spend some time outside training your dog. Of course, we do that. I believe that's a nice way to get diligent. We already have that, though, don't we? We've already got diligent patient. Not too bothered there, then. Our vassals love us, which is genuinely kind of a surprise as well, seeing as some of the absolute shit that we've pulled off this episode, giving out titles, revoking titles, assassination plots, claims, invasions, and fucking basically every moving person on this island has, oh god, you're our direct heir, aren't you? I'm not going to make you... I'm going to take stressed again, because on the hunting focus, there's a chance you could just lose it immediately, so we'll take stressed again. Yeah, I think we've just about fucked everybody on this island as well, so I'm actually genuinely kind of surprised we haven't made many more enemies than we have. What about you? Joan of Devon. There's no point branding her an apostate. We could burn her and make some enemies. Who's her successor? It's her son. Nah, I'm not going to do that. That seems like a bad idea. We lose 10 piety. And the priest, our court chaplain, is upset. I really couldn't care less. You're supposed to be over speaking to the Pope anyway. I could have sworn I set you to do that. Another +1 health. Damn. My boy's up to 5.5. Oh, right, because we got stress back. Yeah, okay, fair enough. And that will also, like I say, has a chance to disappear. Getting kind. Do we have kind? We don't have kind. We've got charitable. We've got diligent. We've got patient. We have crusader. We have zealot. I mean, wouldn't it be incredible to get this guy beatified? The master seduces saint. Damn, we missed out on kind. Actually, now's the time we should be joining bloody Benedictine order or something like that. Get a little bit of extra stewardship as well, but it's also good for educating your heirs. I should have done that a long time ago. That's completely my bad. Military strategy, Bible, intricacies of marrying around. No, I don't need any sleep. I don't know what you're talking about. Take a stroll and simply enjoy some small talk. To be honest, right now, that probably couldn't hurt. If he enjoys his activity, it might lead to friendship. To be honest, I'm just here for the diplomacy. Just again to keep our vassals happy, keep the realm smoothed over, more happy vassals, more troops for us, more taxes for us, etc., etc. Less rebellions, less shit to worry about, focus more on the external wars. That's the mindset I'm going into this one. She actually became a fortune builder, kind of surprised about that. She's actually not too bad. Could be a lot better. Let's marry you off to a nice Englishman, the Duke of Meath. Matrilineally. Okay, we should probably marry off matrilineally, I will admit. I'm looking for Angles. Eric Butler. That sounds like David Hastings. That's the most fucking English name I've ever heard in my entire goddamn life. -33 for having vassal levies raised too long. Look, this is going to be a long-ass war, but it's going to be worth it. Norway has destroyed them. Norway has basically destroyed them, sieged down every province, so we've just got to pick up whatever war score we can get here. There's no battle war score to be had, I'm afraid. So, he says, as the Scottish troops come out of the mist. You fools. You absolute fools. As you lie sleeping in the courtyard, you are suddenly awakened by the sound of hooves. You rise to see a man dismount and bow at you. He explained he is a court physician of renowned skill that has left his home to travel here from a faraway land, only to serve you. You've already made up your mind, though. That horse is magnificent. Join me at my court. Because we're a lunatic trait, we are going to give Horse MD the title of court physician. Welcome, Horse MD. Fantastic. I can think of a better court physician. Learning of 0? That does not matter. Doesn't matter. He's trying his best, more importantly. How can you blame a man for trying his best? You think doctors in real life get fucking shit when they mess things up? I mean, yes, they do, but that's not the point. You've got to be forgiving. We've got to be better than those type of people, okay? Looper actually gains... Wow, he's pretty good. He actually gains that intrigue that we needed. Again, I'm just going to Dynasty... No. Culture... Anglo-Saxon seems a little bit outdated here. A little bit backwards. De Browse? That doesn't sound very English, does it? Orvugny? That doesn't sound very English either. Let's look for a nice English name. Marshall. Eleanor Marshall. But she's hideous. Okay. Mowbray. That again doesn't sound very English either. Of Derby. Boom. Catherine of Derby. Marry him off. Marry him off. And they do have to get married, don't they? So really, I should be going for... Fuck, I should be going for older people in that case. I know our health is okay, but I shouldn't be marrying off my my kids to, like, 2-year-olds just because they're English, because we might die before that actually goes through. He gains... Oh, wow. Is that because we're in the society? That's kind of nice. Why did they just change colour? Is that because winter ended? What happened there? Oh, no, it's still the same. We're okay. I guess it was just Scotland, you know, it does once a year just defrost en masse overnight. And we ain't kind. Hey, very nice. And everybody loves my dog too. This is the perfect episode. You know, after yesterday, this is exactly what I needed to not die of a heart attack before I turn 30. I mean, this has just been absolutely fantastic for my personal health and the health of our ruler Llewellyn. I am missing some of the more comforting aspects of the face. I enjoy the metaphor. They seem a little forced. Don't say that. You're a zealot man. Why would you ever think the Bible forced anything? Bringing the true faith and salvation to others. You want me to build a church? It's not going to happen. I know we've got a lot of dollary dues, but I need that for war. Oh, that's nice, I guess. We made a friend. I guess the only thing left to do is build a great work. But to be honest... Oh, yikes. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to bloody do that. Or we might accidentally assimilate Andrew as well. Oh, we're going to sweep out from now. How many troops have England got left? Oh, 4,300, you say, and the previous king died. Wouldn't that be a shame if some opportunist were to declare war on this new king of England to take yet another county and them not being able to do anything to stop us? So let's deal with this bloody war with Scotland as soon as possible then. 100%, thank you very much. Just as their capital became unsieged as well. Very nice. Ooh, that's a good amount of land we picked up there. Oh, that looks pretty good. Why don't we take Lancaster next? Duchy of Lancaster would tidy up our borders very, very nicely. Or we could go for Oxford, Gloucester, and Wiltshire. That would give us Stonehenge. Would we be able to restore that? Because there's no Celtic religion, is there, in the base game? It might just be a Celtic culture thing? I actually have no idea. Oh, yeah, publicly practices a religion and pagan group. Okay, cool. So, regardless of culture, they don't give a fuck. Alright, fine. The White Stag. Let's give some land away to adult members of my friggin' dynasty. Speaking of which, we've got some other ones we can marry off here. Oh, but they have to be Welsh. Ooh. Well, at least we can marry off the, Right, so let's go... Culture. Only adults. That's a good button. Culture, English. You'll do. Evesham. That's tragic. That's tragic. Having been to Evesham on many, many occasions. That's not good at all. Might be a strong English name for all the goddamn wrong reasons. Matrilineal, again. Oh, we don't have to go, apparently. I was going to say, we don't have to go for, like, adults here. Because I'm not betrothing? Oh, because I'm not arranging a marriage from the arranged marriage screen. Sorry, I have played this game before. Just bear with me here. Oh my god, it's with titles or claims, isn't it? Idiot. Okay. Let's try that again. Hang on, it doesn't say you can't not marry them off matrilineally. Hang on. Married children and their spouses must be alive to count towards the challenge. English culture. English spouses with titles or claims. You don't have to do it matrilineally. Interesting. So what I mean by that is we can marry our sons off matrilineally to English daughters, which seems a bit weird, but they're not our culture anyway, so it's not like they're going to help us fulfill the challenge. That could work. The only issue is I feel like our dynasty would kind of go the way of the dodo if we're not careful here. Particularly when we've got very few Welsh children. I mean, this guy, I might actually have to elect as our successor. Oh, he's so bad. Fuck. And this kid's Norwegian. Damn it. Oh, he actually became shrewd as well. That's a good start. That's a good start. We can flip it over to... I'm going to do that. You know I'm going to do that? Because I'm going to say, let's just go and flip the inheritance over to Agnatic. We just need to deal with negative opinion, which is brought on almost entirely by the fact that we've raised their levies for a while. So if I dish out some of this mountain of cash we've got, we might be able to solve this issue. You're very mad at me. Why? Oh, because we do have a lot of duchies right now, don't we? Okay, let me do some title management. We'll see if we can go for and marry off all of our daughters to just various dukes, things like that, the male dukes of our realm. What is that? What's going on there, then? It's still at 1, and I just landed my son with a duchy? Am I completely misinterpreting this? Hang on, let me read this properly here. While holding the Kingdom of Wales, you must have as many vassals as possible be of your own dynasty. Have them retain the titles of duke or higher. Bastard members do not count unless legitimized, which he is. Must be an independent ruler. Must be of Welsh culture, which they both are. We are independent, they're Welsh culture. I don't get it. I feel like it's not working properly. Because I think we could probably use the bloody character finder right now and say, ruler, yes, my dynasty. Bear in mind, it says my dynasty, my culture. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that might be a little bit broken, which is a massive fucking pain in the ass, because I don't know how exactly we're supposed to fulfill it otherwise. Someone let me know about that. If you've done this challenge before, give me a heads up on what the shit I'm supposed to do with this one. Oh, we have earned the rank of bronze in the Princes of Wales challenge. Did it just update? Maybe it only checks out once a year or something. I did land a couple more members of our dynasty. I landed some fucking very, very distantly related kid, like, up here or something like that. That's so weird. I don't know why that kid ticked it off, but none of the other... Like, this fucking 5-year-old kid is the guy I landed, and that one works, but the other ones didn't. Like, his dad is a landed duke. It's so strange. No, wait. Princes of Wales. Men? No, I don't think it's necessarily they have to be... I think they necessarily have to be men, do they? On the Kingdom of Wales, you must have as many vassals... I'm not misreading this. I can't be misreading this. I feel like I missed something very, very obvious here, but I think it actually is just balked. So current progress is 1 on that one. I married off our daughter matrilineally. I've married off my son is also matrilineally betrothed to an English count of power, so that's another one ticked off. He is married off to, and I hope this works, to Sibylla of Evesham, whose father is a baron, and she is his heir, so I'm hoping we can kill him off so she inherits. That, I assume, counts. It doesn't say like a minimum level. Titles or claims must be alive. It doesn't say any particular level, so we don't need to specifically go for dukes or anything like that by the looks of it. That's fine. Fantastic. That's 3 down, and we only need 4. So, who's she married to? Just English man. Oh, that was a mistake. What about you? You're unmarried. Okay, hang on. Matrilineal, fine. Let's sort by culture. See if there are any English ranked... Okay, let's go very quickly through here to see if there are any other English counts, countesses, baronesses. Maybe just to test it, see if that works. No, there's not. Shit. What about English dukes with daughters? You're Welsh and my dynasty, but I won't comment on that right now. What else we got here? And they're all bloody bishops as well. Pissing bishops. What about you? Can I revoke that now? You were excommunicated. He's a traitor. You won't object. Yes. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Give me that. Let's see if we can, we could give an English woman land and then just marry off our son to her. That's a good idea. Sure. Why not? Give me that duchy, you prick. Thank you. Right. And then can I also revoke Lindisfarne as well? Yes, but it would be kind of a heavy hit. Kill him off. She's betrothed to... Shit, my cousin. Alright, fine. What if we, like, got this guy excommunicated somehow? He's a priest. Alright, not up for that one. What about this guy that's already excommunicated? If we get a claim on it, we can revoke it without the people giving a fuck? Cannot request a claim on that one. Evidently not. Oh, he's also not excommunicated anymore. I might just revoke it. Take the -15. Yeah, whatever. Let's do it. Let's do it. Look, it's basically going to fulfill the challenge for us. After that stage, we're essentially done with it. All we've got to wait is for, hopefully, this bishop to die off. So, here's how we do it. We take our son, we marry him off to any old English girl. Doesn't fucking matter. Then we land her. Seems a little bit backwards, but I think it is the best way to do it. Let's sort my culture here. English. Might as well look for a half-decent one, too. Preferably only adults as well. Let's try that again. English. There's one. Sibylla. She's okay. Groomed. Clubfoot is a bit of a shame. Obviously, negative fertility from the mastermind theologian. Whatever. Anyway, arranged marriage, her to... Which one would you rather keep for ourselves? Actually, I would like this guy to be my heir. So we might even try and flip it over to Tanistry, because we're not exactly disliked anyway. And then can I just land her? Will that tip that off then? That's insane. Cool. Boom. Hey, there we are. Bronze rank, even though it's going to be slightly higher. Again, just give it a little bit more time. And we've only got to marry off 2 more characters. He's betrothed to one, and she is in line to get a title when I've killed this fucker off. Fruitlessly scouring the countryside. This seems like a great way to fuck up this challenge. What's 5 gold? Or it seems like a great way to become even more beloved by our realm. Speaking of which, what do our realm think of us right now? Minus 51, and we've been revoking titles when we have no legal precedent to do so. That's fantastic. That is genuinely a very, very good sign that I've been doing something at least half decent today. So now we can go for Tanistry if we feel like it, which I'm absolutely going to do. All of our vassals love us anyway, and then we're going to let whoever that shrewd guy was. Prince Horvath? He was shrewd, but he wasn't the one I was after. Galdwin? And then we could just ask him to flip culture or something like that. So can I nominate you Tanist? Oh, we have to do it from, yeah, you could just give him a title like you do with the Merchant Report. Let's see. Right, laws, and then nominate wherever he's gone. Yeah, there he is. He's also a great martial leader too. This guy could be very, very fun just to play as. There we go. That's what we're after right there. I'm going to disable that because honestly, it's going to keep bothering us every 20 seconds. Oh, God, why they went for this fucker? Oh, don't do that. Why? Familial concerns. He's a foreigner. He's a stranger to my customs. We're lunatic. He was born out of wedlock. They all were. That doesn't count. He's too young. Ah, I see. We could go mercenary company with him, but I'm worried that might actually disqualify him from succession. I'm not entirely sure how that works. We can also always just give the mercenary man a new ruler if we wanted to do that. How can I make you more prestigious, son? What can I do to make you... try and marry him to someone, I guess, highborn wouldn't hurt. I don't know. I just wish there was a way to help convince him to flip culture. What about the family focus? It still gives the +1 health. We've still got the Hunter Dog. We've still got the Lover's Memento. Our health isn't going to make any difference, but 7.5 friggin' health. Let's also level up in our society too. That's quite nice, because that allows us to give spiritual guidance and eventually teach virtue as well. We can focus on the guy that we want to be Tanist. Just keep hitting him. And this is our heir right now. He's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I mean, diligent, kind, temperate, chaste, deceitful, hunter, tough soldier, potential chance to level up there. He's not bad. If we do end up playing with him, no problem as far as I'm concerned. But let's talk about my friend Eustace Plantagenet, who has 3,400 men. Oh, Castile and France, they have been knocking him around too. France did exactly what I was hoping for there. Claims on Britanny still would be incredible. Minus 11, wow. We're actually not far off being able to claim the whole bloody thing. Because bear in mind, it's one big duchy, and then it's like sub-duchies as well. Isn't that like 4 provinces? Yeah, right. And then Upper Brittany is not too far off either. How are we looking, Pope? 42. Would you like a gift? 506 gold. Jesus Christ. I probably shouldn't say that when we're talking to the Pope. We'll keep going. We'll keep trying to be beatified and a great guy and all of that shit. I guess we'll just build some of our own borders up. You know what? I think we need to leave it here for today. Let me just double check how long we've been going on for. Hey, you know what? Now's not a great time to be getting into War Wars. I think we did pretty friggin' well today. One of the challenges ticked off anyway. That one's halfway done. That one's well over halfway done as well. That one should be finished. I would like to reiterate, that one should absolutely 100% be done by now. Let's say my dynasty ruler. Yes. 1, 2... Okay, not including us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it does just count men. No, because there's 4 of them as well. Oh, fuck knows. God knows what's going on there. Please let me know if you do know the reason behind that one. Big shout out goes to our insane top tier level patrons of the day, of which there aren't actually many left on my list, so I'm going to give everyone a shout out here to finish things off. Thank you to Justin Wallace, Michael Mullen, Average Gamer 419, Zazzy7011, Anthony Gawley, Aiden W, Odie, Grimwolf, Cyric313, Paragon, James Shea, Jackson Woodman, Bacon Kitten, Zetlock, Asuna Kirito, Tyler Kendall, Rodin, Limpy George, Crosis, and everyone else at the Insane Tier levels as well. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for making the channel possible in the first place. It is, as always, as appreciated as ever. Big shout out to these guys. Thank you very much for your support. A big shout out goes out to Harry Soft, Cogsell, Dranmere, William H, KNGB, Llewellyn Thomas, Betimus Max, Haji Damar, Brittany Lee, Wesley C, Adrian Ellison, Demon, Rob Girth, Choma, Volta, Valkyrie, Joseph Beer, and everyone else over at Patreon as well, of course. Thank you guys very much for your support with the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying Space Game CK2. It won't be long before going back to some of the modded stuff, but I'm using this time to work on something I think will be quite special, so stay tuned for that.